Hi friends, welcome back. So if you are looking to work in web application testing, then in order to work successfully in this web application testing field, then you would be required a certain key skills in order to be successful in this area of testing, which is web application testing. We will try to understand what are those key skills which are very much required to be successful in web application testing. The first skill we should have here is you should have a strong understanding of web technologies, because you are working in web application. That means you would be having a required knowledge on all the latest technologies which are used in this web domain or web technologies, such as HTML or CSS, JavaScripts or various other web framework. You should have a strong understanding in order to be successful in testing. And also you have to be very expertise, or you should have a good understanding or knowledgeable in various testing methodologies which are adopted in web application testing. Also you should be familiar with, and it could be a manual testing you are going to perform, or automated or exploratory or regression, or any kind of testing which you are going to perform on this web application. You should be knowing the relevant testing methodologies so that you should easily adopt those methodologies to be successful in web application testing. And the next one is you should have a capability of writing your test plans as well as test cases. Also very important, especially in the field of web application, which are in align with your business requirement. And the next key skill you would be required is attention to the detail. This is a common key skills you should require if you wanted to become a general tester as well, because as a tester should be highly detailed oriented person. You should be, because you should be going in detail. Small issues also you should be able to capture, so that even because of these certain small issues that may create a bigger problems as well in web application. And the next one is you should also having a problem solving skills as well when you wanted to be successful in web application testing, because normally web application itself very complex architecture will be there. It could be single tier, two tier or three tier or n-tier architecture where we are going to deploy the web application, and because of the complexity you should have a good understanding on the problem solving skills as well. You should have a good understanding on security testing as well, because web application is hosted on the internet, and because your application is hosted on the internet, that means it is more prone to problems with vulnerabilities, penetration issues, code jacking issues, various security threats also will be there. And as a tester of web application, you should be familiar with various security testing techniques such as vulnerability scanning, penetration testing, code analysis and so on. That is a key in order to become a successful web application tester. And the next one is this is also very common key across all the software testing skills, which is communication skills. Communication skills are very much key here, because you will be working with the various stakeholders like developer, project manager, other stakeholder like scrum master, product owners, business analyst and so on, where you would be interacting with the various stakeholders to get the things done, or reporting your test status report to these stakeholders. That is where your communication skills will come into help here. It could be your oral skills or written skills or your behavioral skill or whatever. And the next one is you should have a good understanding automation tools as well, like Selenium, Test Complete or Catalan Studio and so on. And the next skill you would be required is time management skills. Why we are trying to say is time management skills are very much is required is, if you do not manage your time effectively, you cannot complete the work within the schedule. And if you are not able to complete within the schedule, that means your budget will be overshoot, and it will be a overkill for you if you are not managing your time efficiently. In order to be successful, then you should have a good understanding on the time management skills, and you should be able to manage your time effectively, and you should be able to complete the things on schedule, as well as your things you should complete well within the budget as well. You should also be a continuous learner if you wanted to become a successful web application tester, where you have to keep updating yourself with the latest web technologies, testing methodologies and industry trends, so that you can be relevant in the market. Otherwise, you will become irrelevant in the market, and you may lose your job as well, because you are not up to date with the latest trends in the industry. So these are some of the key skill. If you know, or if you work upon, definitely you can be successful as a web application tester.